Hey everybody, Justin Howe with the Window Experts here. Just wanted to take a few minutes to discuss one of the most important aspects of a replacement window project that more often than not gets overlooked by the homeowners, and that is the installation. Now, if you're in the market for replacement windows, you're going to most likely call up a few companies and have them come out to the house and talk to you about the replacement window project. If you haven't been through it already, what you'll find very quickly with in-home consultations is that a lot of the focus of the consultation is on the actual windows themselves, the bells and whistles, the energy efficiency, the features and benefits, and all the wonderful things that the windows can offer. And while all that's well and good, if a window isn't put in right, it isn't going to be worth its weight at all. So the installation of the windows is something that is extremely important, and when you're out there looking for replacement windows, you're going to be choosing a company to do it, and you need to make sure that the company that's doing it is going to be doing the installation right, so that the windows you're purchasing are going to work for you long term and you're not going to have any issues with the product. So the thing to be reminded about that is that not every installer is the same. There are good ones, there are bad ones, like anything in this world, but it's something that you've got to look at and be sure to ask that company that you're deciding on is who does their installation, how do they do their installation, what kind of background and experience they have. Now keep in mind that experience doesn't always mean they know what they're doing. Somebody can be doing it for 20 years, and if they're not doing it right, you're still not going to be winding up with a good product. That just means they've been doing it for 20 years the wrong way. So there are a couple of things you can do to check that. Unfortunately, there is not a ton of information out there or ways to go and find who does what. But one of the big things you can do is check to see if the company has Installation Master certified installers. As you can see here, that's my Installation Master certification. And what Installation Masters is basically, it is a certified training program that people go to. It's I want to say it took us three days for the training, and goes through every aspect of training for installations of windows, from new construction to replacement, and it focuses on tactics and techniques for correct window installation. More so than just making sure it's plumb level and square. The big deals are if it's properly flashed, sealing it, proper ways to seal it, taking windows out, putting windows in. I mean, it's one of those things. I thought I'd dig this out for you. This is actual manual, and you can see here there is plenty to learn about installing windows, and we covered all of that. So the big key with it is making sure that when you're buying that replacement window, you're also buying a good installation for the window. If they're just ripping your old ones out, slapping your new ones in, putting some caulk around it, and calling it a day, that might be a recipe for disaster down the road, which you don't want to encounter. So take the time when making those decisions and when talking to those companies to find out a little bit more about their installation practices, how the window goes out, how the window goes in, and get a good idea. And I can tell you, if a company you're working with does have some kind of a formal training program and a certification program, that makes it much easier for you when making that decision, because they've had to go through an actual class and an actual hands-on thing with installation, so they know what they're doing, and they've got an idea of the best practices out there for getting those windows installed. So there are options for you available. You can go to Installation Master's website, you can look up a company, find out if they're certified, so that you can make sure you're getting the best installation for whatever replacement window you choose. So that's my thoughts on the installation. I'd love to hear what any of you have to say. If you want, provide comments down below. If you have any questions on anything, we'll read the comments and respond back to you. See if we can help you out in any way. Thank you.